Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Wizard101 for old folks. So this time around, Wizard101 has come out with a special deal where if you purchase certain cards from GameStop, you will get extra bonus crowns on top of the crowns that are already given to you. So I decided I would go ahead and buy one of those cards that I had not gotten before. And then after I go over the one that I buy today, then I will also, before I end the video, show you some of the things from the other bundle as well that I got on another character, so that you can kind of look at each one and see which ones might be best for your character. Anyway, let's get started. I chose to buy the Great Detective bundle, and we're going to look at what comes with that bundle. It was $29. I did get the 7,500 crowns instead of the 5,000, and it should all be in here. Let's see. And it is. Here's Sherlock's eyeglass. That's the first thing we're going to look at. So this is what the eyeglass looks like. It's cute as can be. It has this little floating eyeball here and there. If we look at the different levels, now you can slow it down or stop it. Most people would say this would be best for a myth wizard. However, I found in playing that it's actually better to go with the opposite school. So before I get into those, let me show you. This has a myth wand, right? So it's 140 strength. However, if you'll notice up here, it says 4% strength, period. That means it'll go for any school. And if you had it, say, on a life or death character, then that little wizard, when you put your triple blades on, will also have, it'll have a myth, a life, and a death. So if you have a triple blade on, and let's say you're on your life wizard, the triple blade would be life, death, and myth. So if you've used your life blade, you've still got the death and the myth blades floating around your head. That's just going to be wasted. But if you had this wand on, then you could hit with that 140 strength blast of myth energy, and it would use that extra floating blade that's up at the top. So generally, I will not take a myth wand like this and use it on a myth character. I would actually use it on a life or death character. Now, if you have a higher level wizard, it changes over and you end up with a shadow strike that can be used by any wizard, and a may cast spell called the Arcane Deduction, which actually will show you what your enemy is going to cast for the next 3 spells. So that's a really neat spell. Has some good rating on it and some strength, as well as pierce and some extra pip on there and a pip conversion. So that's not bad. The highest level is 130. This is one of the packs that has been upgraded all the way up to the 130. So that's really great. Now let's look at the attire. The attire that you get it comes in this red color. However, this can be dyed to different colors. So don't get turned off if you don't like red. You can dye it to green or gold or black, whatever color you like. Let's take a look at what you get with these different levels. This particular set of gear has a lot of different cards that comes with it. So it would work for just about any school you have at all. And I'm just slowly moving down the list so that you can see what your choices would be and how it goes up. And you can tell if you look at the coat, we started out, I think, with like, didn't we start out with, yeah, fairy. See in the middle here? Okay, and then as you get on up, now we've moved to satyr. And it does have a double cleanse charm on the shoes. That's pretty neat because it'll remove 2 instead of just 1. So if you're in a battle with a boss that keeps putting those negative charms on you, that'll help. And now we've moved up to a dryad with 1200 life. As you get up higher, these are the level 110, 120, and then 130, which has quite a bit of life. It's got a good amount of blocking, 110. Has 10% pip chance, that's great. 117 on your crit, 29 on your strength, that's pretty good. You've also got 141 crit over here on the hat, that's good too. So altogether, pretty interesting. I think it might be fun to play with. You also will get the Barkerville Hound. The Barkerville Hound is, let's go ahead and accept that so that it can go ahead and start hatching constable nanners. And then we also get this hot air balloon ride. I'm going to go ahead and accept that so we can get a look at that. Give it a minute to come in. There it is, and we'll say yes. And then the gyro cycle, which is also part of it. We're going to accept the gyro cycle. Okay, so let's take a look. Now you don't get a castle or a house with this particular pack. This was the one that has the hot air balloon. So let's look at the hot air balloon. It can go in any castle, and it's a ride. I have even seen people talking about glitching this, putting it up on top of a tower, glitching it up high so it'll go even higher. But let's get on and see how high we do go. We're going up through... Uh-oh, I pushed the wrong button. Somehow I fell off of it. But that'll give us a chance to look up and see. Wow, it's way up there. Okay. Uh-oh, it's coming back down. I wanted to see it. There it comes. Oh, it's nice. But apparently when you're in the hot air balloon, you can't turn around and look. So I want to start myself off where I can... Let's see, which direction do I want to look? I think I want to look this way, but that doesn't mean that's where I'm going to be looking. Nice. You have to drag your arrow around if you want to look around. Don't use the arrows on your keyboard, because if you use the arrows on your keyboard, you fall. Oh, that is really neat. I'm going to have to play with different areas of the house to put it in. Oh, that's fun. I liked that. So that's good. I liked that. There he is. Let's see in our backpack here. Oh, Constable Nanners. Let's equip him. Oh, he is cute, isn't he? Little ghost dog. He is cute. He's wagging his tail. Nice. Okay. Now, the only thing that leaves is going to be the gyro cycle. So let's take a look at the gyro cycle. We're going to lock that so that I don't accidentally delete it. And we're going to equip it. Oh, that is an awesome, awesome mount. It sounds just like a motorcycle. And it makes some tight turns. Let's see. Look at the front. Just kind of rock on it. Has some really bright headlights. And it makes some really, really nice sounds there. Boy, it moves fast. Let's see. 50% speed. That's why it moves fast. Most of my others only go to 40%. So 50 is really, really good. Okay guys, so your second option is the fantastic Fairytale bundle, and I am standing in the house that comes with that bundle, and I will show you around in just a minute, show you the little secret areas that I have found. If you see, right beside me is baby Abby, and she is a noble toad. That's the pet that comes with this bundle. And I will show you, let's go over here. She's an ice pet, a level 72, and comes with one card, the Snowdrift card. Y'all will have to watch a little later on, and I will try to do a pet showcase for you on the Noble Toad so that y'all can see what my baby Abby does get. It's got some pretty good talents here. There's only one uncommon that I'll have to watch for. Also, this particular bundle comes with the pumpkin carriage. It's a 4-passenger mount, so you should be able to get 4 people into this mount. Let me show you what it looks like. This is the pumpkin mount, and when you ride on it, your hand waves in the air. It does a lot of squeaking and carrying on. Let me turn it around so you can see. There we go. It's a cute little thing. It's not real big. I was afraid it would be great big since it said it was a 4-person mount, but it's really not. Now, let's see. It also comes with the poison apple. The poison apple is the wand. And I'm going to show you the tears on this. That's a brutal looking poison apple. Wow. Very mean looking. It's a death wand, but once again, just like before, you don't necessarily have to use it on a death wizard. It would also be good for life or myth wizard to use this until it gets on up into these higher ones, because then it switches to the shadow wand cast, which can be, you know, used on anything, but the may cast spell is a death spell, so you might want to use it on your death wizard if you're going to choose the higher levels on it. Of course, it comes with an additional castle elixir, and then it comes with the monarch's attire, and the monarch's attire looks like this. Rather regal attire. Let's take a look here. This is just your first level here, the first tier. And we're going to sweep on through. This one actually does look like it would do better with fire, just simply because it's got the footwear has the fire cast on it, the scald. However, also, if you'll notice on the hat, it comes with accuracy. So it would be okay to use this as well on a storm character. That would be good. And if you had the triple blade going on a storm character, you'd still have fire and ice. So if you wanted to cast that scald card, it would still use your fire blade, so that would be okay. And the dryad in the higher levels. Is it dryad all the way? No, it changes. So it starts with a fairy at level 20, and at level 30 changes to the dryad. So you just have to, decide which tier is best for your wizard. Okay, so let's look at this house. Now, it does not come with these tapestries that you see here. Those I have put up myself so that when I land here, if I want to go, to Merle Ambrose's, I can. But the house is massive itself. Just huge amount of space. You would definitely want to be on a mount to come look at everything. Over here is the PvP circle. And here you have the tower. Now, a lot of people were disappointed because if you look at the tower, you can see it looks like there's a balcony up there and windows at the top. Looks like Rapunzel's tower. Looks like a window right there by the door. But we're going to go in. And once you're inside, as you can plainly see, there is no window anywhere in here. And before we go downstairs, I'm going to take you up. It goes up and up. Now, we didn't see any windows in this part of it. There's another room. You keep going up. We should be able to get to the balcony from up here, right? There should be a balcony and rooms. Only there's not. Once again, there's no window. There's no balcony. Now, I have changed the wallpaper in here because it matched everything else, and I thought if I changed the wallpaper, maybe I could discern some kind of secret, but there's not. There's no secret to it anywhere on this top level at all. So Rapunzel was trapped. No windows, no balcony, even though it looks like it from the outside. I guess you could put in stained glass or something to mimic windows. This is truly a imprisoning tower. Now, if you go downstairs, we're going to go all the way down. Let's go down the ramp. And if you go completely down the ramp, it pops you out through a waterfall right there. So there is a secret exit to the tower. There's the tower. Right next to it is the waterfall that you can come out of. It also has fish in it, so you can go fishing. Now we're going to head back towards the entrance. There's our PvP circle, remember? Nice little island thing. Fish. And we're going to go all the way over onto the other side. We have to go over the bridge. I'm telling you, this thing is massive. But before we look at the other houses, we're going to skirt through this garden area, and we're going to go over here to the shoe. The old woman that lived in the shoe. But once again, look at the outside. Well, there we go. But from the inside, absolutely no windows at all. It's the strangest thing. Very strange. And I thought, well, maybe, there's some secret here, but there's not. I went through all of this. That's just a kimono I put in there. There is an upstairs. And then there is a ladder that you can take up to the very top so that you have several layers of single rooms. Up again. And this is the top of the shoe. Still no windows anywhere. So that was a disappointment for a lot of people because they felt like they were shorted, kind of, I guess, is how they felt. It's okay. It's very cute from the outside. It's precious. See, it's a shoe. Very cute, very cute. And if you go up here from the shoe, we get to the 3 little pigs' houses, and they are all just little individual rooms. This is the straw hut. And the wood hut. And then the one made of brick. But once again, there's no windows in any of them. So if we move past the 3 little pigs, here's our first little secret area. I've marked it with a statue and a fire brazier so that I could find it. And in this area, we have a hidden little candy house. Cute little candy house. When you go inside, once again, no windows. It's a gingerbread house. You can see the gingerbread walls. And then it does have one separate room that you can go into. So you've got 2 rooms. I would imagine, you know, I don't know, maybe a witch's kitchen. I don't know. So, and then we're going to go right back out of the candy house. Now, there is a secret to this area. If you go around here to the stump, go between here. Oops, and down we go. So we have a secret trail that leads right here to this tree. I have it marked with a fountain and the unicorn statue so that I could find it again from this side, because it's just a individual tree. And you can see there's the shoe and there's the 3 pigs' houses, just so that you'll stay with where we're at. Now, we're headed back over this way, back through the garden again. And we have, we'll get to that house in just a minute, that's the main house, but we're going to go over here first. This is the barn or stable. Now, of course, the tapestries are mine. But this goes down too, see? And this is a secret area that leads up the stairs, and it leads us to the main house. Now let me walk out this door so you can see where we're at exactly. So I can try to keep you from being confused. You see there's the main doorway into the whole area. And there's the barn that we were just in. There's the waterfall with the secret exit or entrance to the tower. Here's our shoe. There's our 3 little pigs' houses. So this is the main house. When you go in, there's your bank. I will probably put a teleporter to shoot me over to the bank. course, the tapestries I put in and the little bit of furnishings that you see in here I put in. Looks a lot like the Red Barn Farm, doesn't it? Only difference is in the Red Barn Farm, of course, there's this upper level right here. Here we have a room on either side, but no opening to downstairs. You know, on the Red Barn Farm right here, there would be another doorway to go downstairs into the cellar. And over here, this is not the original flooring, by the way. There would have been the stairway upstairs here. Instead, what they did is they moved that over here. So we go upstairs this way. Looks pretty close to the same house as the Red Barn Farm, to be honest. But once again, have you noticed any windows? No, no windows. Never seen so many windowless houses ever. No windows, no windows. These houses are very claustrophobic in that they have no windows. So I think I would have to definitely buy some of the stained glass or something that makes it look like it has windows. And back down we go. And that's it. That's the whole land. It's enormous, don't get me wrong. It is an enormous house. When you consider all the different little houses that are off of it. I did try to float a carpet up the tower to see if I could get to the balcony, you know, by glitching a carpet up that tower. But it would not let me get to the balcony that way because of the curve in the tower structure. Now I might try, what I didn't try is floating or walking a carpet up that cliff side. I might could do that. There's a lot you could do with this space. It's a lot of space. It is absolutely huge. And it is $39 for the bundle, but right now if you buy it, you'll get an extra 2,500 crowns, and I always like to wait to buy things until there's something special that comes along with it. Anyway, so that's it, guys. That's both of the options for the current deal that's out on KI, where you get extra crowns. It'd be a good time to get a bundle if you're interested in either one of these bundles. So, if you are, pop over and grab it. I think you only have a couple of days, but usually they rerun these things. So if you're watching this later on, you might wait and see if it pops up again. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see y'all next time. Be sure to let me know if you found any secrets that I missed. Talk to you later. Bye.